Hello and welcome back to Josh Does Math. This video we're going to be doing a simple limit problem, so let's just jump right into it. Looking at the limit as x approaches 0 of the function x times the quantity 1 minus x all over 3x squared. So you can kind of see where this is going because if we plug in 0, we get 0 times doesn't matter all over 0. So it's 0 over 0. So that's one of the two famous indeterminate forms, the other one being infinity over infinity. So that is not the answer. And you can see how we can easily remedy this by simply dividing by this factor of x in both the numerator and denominator. So we can write limit as x goes to 0 of 1 minus x all over 3x. So again, you can just see I divided by x in the numerator and denominator. Now let's plug in 0 and see what happens. So we get 1 minus 0 all over 3 times 0. So we get 1 over 0. And you might just say, oh, okay, 1 over 0, that's infinity whenever you're doing limits. So the answer is infinity. But that's not it. Since we're taking this limit as x approaches 0, we're actually taking the left-sided limit and right-sided limit. And they need to equal each other for the limit to actually exist. So let's see what happens as x goes to 0 from the positive and as x goes to 0 from the negative. And we're not going to go through the whole thing again. We'll just start off on this step right here. 1 minus x all over 3x, 1 minus x all over 3x. So you can see in both cases the numerator becomes 1. However, what is the denominator in each case? In the first case, as x approaches 0 from the positive, the denominator is 0 approaching from the positive. For the second example down here, the second case, it's 0 approaching from the negative. So as you can see, we're dividing by a quantity that's really small and positive here. So yeah, sure, you can say that this is infinity. How about down here? We're dividing by a quantity that's extremely small, but in magnitude, but it's negative. So you would say this is negative infinity. And since infinity is not equal to negative infinity, the two-sided limit does not exist because it approaches a different value as you approach 0 from the two different directions. So we would say that this limit does not exist. So that's how you do a limit problem like this. Thanks for watching.